Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Crafty Chemist Designs for my special edition paper pumpkin kit together. Once a month, I get together and we create our paper pumpkin kit from that month. This month, we are doing Celebrate Spring. If you're on, say hello so I know you're here, or hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. I'm going to share this to the group right now, so give me a second. Okay, I sent it to the group. And then as soon as that sends, I'm going to tag everybody. And then we can get started putting together our kit. Okay, I tagged everyone. I'm so excited about this kit. I can't wait to put it together. It looks so beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my main page. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, I'm Maggie Workman, the Crafty Chemist. I do a live project every Sunday night at 7 p.m. But once a month, I do a special kit together where we put together our paper pumpkin kits, because it's my goal to not have these kits sit on our shelf, but actually put them together and send them out. That's my goal. That's why every month I try and put these together. Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription kit by Stampin' Up, where every month they send you a kit that looks like this. It comes in the mail. It's a little bit of a surprise. You know what you're making, like you're making 9 cards. They have one theme picture, so you knew it was kind of Easter, spring-like, and the kind of the colors. I usually post a blog post that has the information about the kit that's coming up. You have until the 10th of the month to subscribe to the kit, and then they send it out on the 11th. You usually get it by the 20th, and then I try and put the kit together sometime live between the 20th and the end of the month. I really try to do it the month that we receive the kit. Like this is the February kit. Next month is the March kit, and it is called Fluttering Garden. Let me drop a link for next month's. Okay, this one is, looks like hummingbird themed. You can kind of see the teaser picture in that link I just sent. Here you make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. The colors are basic gray, which is the Stampin' spot. You do get a small ink pad every month, and a stamp set. You yeah, stamp set. This month we got Shy Shamrock, but next month it's gray, basic gray. And then there's Coastal Cabana. Hi, Brenda. Coastal Cabana, Early Espresso Garden, or Gorgeous Grape, Old Olive, Peach Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So that's next month. Again, it has that hummingbird kind of theme. This month, we are putting together the Celebrate Spring set. This is what the stamp set looks like. It's got these really cute Easter eggs. It's got some grass, a nice happy Easter, sweet spring greetings. So if you don't want it to be Easter themed, you can make it spring themed, and then hello friend. That's always a nice, stamp to have. And then here's the stamp set. And then you always get a ink pad, one of the small ones. And then every single thing that you need to create the kit. So that's what I love about these, is it's really everything you need. And you can bring these, say you're on a trip or something. It's a really nice compact kit, and it has everything you need. It's got the adhesive. You don't need scissors or anything. You don't have to cut anything out because it's all, punch outs or stamps. You do need a block. With the paper pumpkin, you get a stamping block, the first time you get the kit, and then you don't get one after that. So it looks like this. You're supposed to get these, keep this for, all of your paper pumpkins. It comes with the the envelopes that you need. This month, they're all the same, but it's got this really pretty pink diamond. I'll call those diamond designs on it. And every paper pumpkin kit that I've had that's had cards, it's got some really beautiful envelopes. So it either has the flap with a pattern design, or something on the inside, or the main envelope colored, or a design on it. So I really love these. And it comes with your card bases. So, we're making 9 cards, so it comes with 9 card bases. This is one card base. So I'm going to put this in a pile here. Sometimes there's card fronts. Here's another set of card bases, really cute with these little flowers. So 3 of those. And then it comes with the punch outs. Enough to make your 3 cards, and then usually it has an extra. So it looks like we have a whole extra sheet here, just in case you make a mistake. And then here are the other card bases. Looks like a nice little yellow here. And then some more punch outs. Look at the cute little bunny. I love this. So these punch out really easy. So like I said, they're really easy to take on the road because it has everything that you need right in the pack. Okay. It is $27 for the subscription. It's automatically delivered. You do get $2 Stampin' rewards, and that includes the shipping. So it's $27 including the shipping. That's 9 cards for $27, $3 a card. And if you know the price of cards at CVS or Walgreens, that is a really good price. And these are homemade and special. People love to get these. Okay. And then it also has all of the instructions that you need. Step-by-step instructions to make it really, really easy. Okay. Now this month is special because it does coordinate with a current set. It coordinates with this this Easter basket stamp set. So you can see, where did those little bunnies go? Let me find the little bunnies. Here we go. little bunnies, you know, match this, the eggs, the whole vibe, like the tulip flowers and so on. And then there's the dies that go with it. So there's the little basket die, which, you know, looks like this. It's a little bit different, but, you know, it coordinates with this. So there's the carrot. I thought there was a carrot on here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I was just looking at the carrot here. So it does coordinate. And you will have some punch outs left over, so you can use the paper that coordinates with this set. And, you know, use some of those extra supplies and make a few extra cards. So this is the, what is this one called? It's called Easter Joy. Easter Joy. So the paper is called Easter Joy, and the Stampin' dies are called Easter Basket. These are the ones that coordinate. But this month's kit is called Celebrate Spring. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm going to do is, let's see, here they are. Let's get all of our supplies that we need out, okay? So for card 1, we need the yellow card. We need this. The little ring, the oval ring. Okay. The bunny. And then this little banner. And I think the 2 eggs. And we will need some of the twine. That's another good thing about these kits, is that you'd usually get some nice embellishments, like either sequins. We do get some sequins, some twine, and then you usually have stuff left over that you can use for other projects. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. That's number 1. Card number 2. This is card number 2. It uses the green base. Here's a green base. 3 of these pink flowers. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Four of the leaves. This one just has 3. So I must use one on that extra sheet. Okay, and then it says the square, the big square. Okay, then we'll stamp on those. And then the last card uses the blue base. Okay, let me get that. Blue base, the basket. The little tag top. This one here. Okay, the egg cluster, which is this. And then 2 of the smaller, darker yellow flowers, and then 3 of the darker yellow flowers, and 2 of the lighter yellow flowers. So here's 2. Okay. These are the 2 lighter flowers. And then the 3rd darker flower. And then we need 1 of the little eggs. Okay, let's see. I think that's all of them. So let's get started with card 1. Put these to the side. Usually I make 1 of each card. So first, I'm going to fold this over and burnish it with my bone folder. I'm Stampin' Up! Bone folder. That way it'll lay down real nice. And let's see. Let's go to the directions. Here they are. So the first thing they want us to do is to stamp Happy Easter in the little banner and then make this egg be the dotted egg. Okay, so let's take this, Happy Easter, this is a brand new stamp, so I'm going to rub over it just to season it. Oh, this is a new block. Let me see if I have one open already. I have a Shy Shamrock already open, so I'm not going to open this one. I can maybe give that out as a prize. Okay. Let's ink it up. And then try and center this. Remember, you do have a, hi Mary, you do have a extra if you mess up on one of them. So you can only mess up one time. And if you don't mess up, then you have an extra to make, you know, a 4th card if you have some stuff in your stash. Okay, Happy Easter. And then the polka dot egg. Let's find the egg. Here he is. Again, since it's a new stamp, I'm going to rub it a little bit with my hand because that gets the coating off that comes from the manufacturing, and it will stamp so much better. If you ever get, and you're stamping and you get kind of like bubbles, or you don't get it, it's not really bubbles, but it looks like maybe there was a bubble on your ink or something, you don't get really good clean stamp. It could be because your stamp wasn't seasoned well enough. Because when it comes out of the manufacturing process, it's got a little coating on it, and so you want to season it before you use it, so you don't get that, like, it's like you have little spots missing or something on it. Okay, clean that off. Okay, I think that's all the stamping we need to do on card number 1. Now, we did get 2 different kinds of adhesive. Remember I said these Paper Pumpkins kits come with all the adhesive that you need. And so this one comes with these little double-sided circular flat dots. And then you also get the dimensionals. In the instructions, these little dark circles are these dots here, okay? And then the hexagons, like that are on this bunny, are the dimensionals. Okay, that's how you know which one is which. So we need to put dots on our card front, and it has us putting them in the corners, like 9 of them. Okay. I usually try and follow what they say, because they know how you're going to be putting it together, so they know when you don't want it to be, like if you're going to layer pieces, you won't be layering, say 2 dimensionals right on top of each other. So I think it is worth placing them where they say. Okay, and then this one, our little banner that we stamped, it says to put 2 dots like this, and 1 over there. And then the bunny gets 2 on its ears and then 2 on its face, and it looks like nothing down here. And these are the dimensionals. So the bunnies, we're going to be putting the dimensionals. And remember, I'm only making 1, but you get enough to make 3 of these cards. Okay. And then the Easter egg, you put 2 on that. Okay, and then the ring, it has us put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to turn it like that. And again, I'm going to try and put them where they suggest we put them, because they know like where we're going to layer the bunny, and they won't overlap. Okay. And that's those ones. Now we could just assemble. I think we're ready to assemble. So first let's put the let's put the ring on here. So we need to take the backing off of these. They come off pretty easy. Okay, and then I'm going to be a little bit careful that we're covering up the ring. Okay, look how cute that is already. Now we're going to put the the bunny. Let's put the bunny on. I guess we put the bunny on next. The bunny's going right in the middle of the frame. I'm going to make sure I have enough room. Perfect. His ears do overlap the frame a little bit. Okay. And then let's put the little egg in his hand. So see, it's going right there under his hand. Put it right there. Okay. Now the Happy Easter can go on there. And remember, these had the two-sided dots. These are not dimensionals. And I'll tell you why you don't want dimensionals on this is because the frame has dimensionals. So if you put this on top of the frame, it would be like 2 layers, and that would be too thick to put through the mail. So let's put this here. Like so. So cute already. Now we need to make a bow, and that says 7 inches. So let's cut the twine. This is twine. I think I might have called it ribbon, but it is twine. And it said, what, 7 inches? Okay. Here. They're usually pretty generous with the measurements. If you don't have a Versamat like this, your instructions have a ruler right on here. Isn't that neat? Okay, so now let's just tie this in a bow. Make it a little cute little bow. Let's see, and how are we supposed to put this on him? What does it say? Okay, one of the little two-sided dots. One of these. If you have a glue dot in your stash and you prefer that, you can use that, but this is almost exactly like a glue dot, but it's not dimensional. It's flat. It's normally not very hard to take off, but there we go. I don't know if you can see the little circle there. Okay. Let's get this how we like it. And it's going to go on his like little neck, like he's wearing a little bow. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's trim it. I'm going to send this to my grandson. I can already tell because for some reason this reminds me of him. Okay, and now we just have to put the sequins. Well, let's put this on our card base now. We're ready to go. Remember, this has the two-sided circles on them. Get these off. There's 9 of them on here. Got 3 more. Now this one, it looks like let me get this off of here first. It looks like this little flower hangs over the edge a little bit. However, it's going on this card base, so it won't stick out when I put it in the envelope. But I just want to make sure that when I put it on, this isn't going to hang over the edge. Okay, now let's put the sequins. And the instructions say 3 pink and 2 yellow. Okay. Well, these really look, well, I guess maybe. What do you think? You think these are, yeah, these are different. I think these are pink and then these ones are yellow. So let's do pink one. There's 5. So I think one goes here. A yellow one goes down there. Two, looks like 2 pink ones are there. You can, you can put these anywhere you want. But if you're trying to follow the instructions, yeah, one goes here. One goes here. And then I think the 5th one is right there. It's a yellow one. It's on this yellow flower here. Okay, there we go. Card number 1. This is so cute. Okay, let's make card number 2. Let me know if anybody has this kit and if you are crafting along. Okay, I had to take a drink there. Okay. This one, the first thing to do, it says to stamp Sweet Spring Greetings. Where are those? It's this one here. On this card here. Again, this one is good. I think if you want to send a spring card, but you don't want it to be too Eastery, you don't want it to say Happy Easter. It can be about spring. Again, I'm going to season this really well so it stamps well with the Shy Shamrock. I love the colors in this. Let me look at what the colors are called. Oh, it's on the instructions here. Balmy Blue, Crumb Cake, Lemon Lolly, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock. Okay. So this one, I called this yellow. This is the Lemon Lolly. And then that is the Peach Pie. So one's more orange than a dark yellow. Okay. Let's ink this guy up. Okay, pretty good. I'm going to put it right in the center and go straight down. I'm not pushing too hard because I don't want to, you know, flatten that edge of the letters. You know, make them not really smudge, but kind of get thick in some spots. Okay. Looks like that's all the stamping we have to do on this card. And we need to put some dimensionals on here because it's got the little hexagons. So it looks like you put them in the 4 corners and then 2 in the center. Okay, and then the 3 flowers and the 4 leaves, we actually are going to put the little dots on, not the dimensionals, but the 2-sided dots, because it's the dark circles. Here they are. And so for the leaves, we put 2, well, I guess for all of these we put 2. So let's put these down. These cards are so easy. That's what's great about having this paper pumpkin kit, is you can get these 9 cards done in like in no time. They're already designed for you. They're already kind of punched out. The only thing you have to stamp is, you know, usually 1 thing or 2 things on each card, mainly the titles usually. And it's 1 ink pad. So like I said, these are great to take on a trip. I've actually, when I do my summer trip to England, I've usually gone 2 or 3 lives, Sunday live, so I bring usually a couple of these. They're really easy to throw in my suitcase and do. Same with the regular card kits. This is a subscription kit, but the regular card kits are the same. But those ones, usually you have to add adhesive. These ones you don't. Okay, the first thing is, this one is going to be landscape. So let's put this down. Take the dimensional backings off. Okay, and put this right in the center. Okay, so then we put 2 flowers up at the top here, 1 down here, and then 2 of the leaves. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the leaves. I'm going to lay these down, but I'm going to use those as a guide to make sure I have room for those and I still see the leaves. So it looks like from the diagram, oops, the leaves are kind of right like this on top of each other. And then you layer on top of the flowers. And you have 3 chances to make these, so if you don't really like it the first time, you can improve every time. But that's why I do it for you, so you can see what it's like, and then you can go and do it how you like. Okay, I think you can see all that. Okay, and then this one. Put the 2 leaves down here. Looks like there's one down here like that. And make sure that you are because this is popped up. So when you put this down on it, make sure that the part that has the adhesive on yours is actually on that square. Otherwise, if it's just floating in the air, it's not sticking to anything. Okay, and it's going like this. And now last one, the flower. Okay, and the flower is going like this. There. Now we've got 4 pink and 2 yellow sequins. So let's see. For pink. So what did I say? These ones are the pink. So where are they on here? Okay, there's one down here definitely. There's one on this here. Okay, there's one here. And then one there. Okay, that's the 4 pink ones. And then it's a yellow one there and a yellow one there. Where did I say the other yellow one? There's a yellow one there. Oh, and there. Okay. This is card number 2. Look how gorgeous that is. So beautiful. Okay, last card. Last card. Maybe my favorite with the Easter basket. Okay, what do we have to stamp? Okay, hello friend on the half stamp thing, and I'm gonna punch out the little hole. Okay. Hello friend. Again, this is a new stamp, so I'm going to season it with my hand, or you can rub it on your hand a little bit. And I'm using the Shy Shamrock. This kit comes with Shy Shamrock. Okay. Stamp hello friend. Cute. Okay, we need to stamp on the egg. Okay, this one. Okay, season this one. Stamp right on there. Cute egg. Hi, Julie. Such a cute egg. Did Dee finish her cards? Okay, now we just put the grass on the block, and then we're going to stamp right on the card base. I love this little grass stamp. So a lot of times on my cards, I wish I had like a little grass or something. This is going to be perfect. I season the new stamp. And we're going to stamp right on the card base. Before I stamp, first let's get this stuff off of there. It looks like we do 2 side by side and then 1 underneath it. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 here. Like that. Oh, she started and finished on Saturday. I was just saying how this is great if you or send out Easter cards. You can get them all done in a couple hours because everything is designed for you. It's punch out. It's just assembly. Although, if that's not your thing and you are more creative, you can Google, they call it paper pumpkin alternatives. Some different people take the supplies in here and make different cards, besides what's designed. So you are able to, use these and make your own card designs. But what I like about it is the Stampin' Up! Designers have done a great job making beautiful cards. I like to just use what they've designed. Okay, so I've got my grass stamp. So I think everything is stamped that we need. And I really love that grass stamp. Okay. Now let's see, what do we need to do? Okay, the egg cluster gets the little round circle adhesives, so not dimensionals. And it looks like there's 5. I put 5 on here. Okay. 4 of the flowers get 1 of these. And 1 of the small flowers we are leaving off for now. We're going to put a dimensional on those ones. And these ones just get 1. Okay. The other flower, this flower gets 1 dimensional. And these are the mini dimensionals. We have some bigger dimensionals too, but these ones come with the mini dimensionals. Okay, the half tag gets 3 of the circle, the flat circles. 2 on the top and 1 down here in the middle. Okay, this egg gets 2 dimensionals. Again, I am just following the guides that's right here on the kit. I think you can see what's on the delay. Let me see if yeah, you can see which one. The darker ones are the flat adhesive, and then the hexagons are the dimensionals. Okay, so all we have left to put on is on the basket. And the basket gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 dimensionals. And it's around the edge. So it's not in the middle here, it's around the edge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I don't know what I did. I put 2 together. I didn't realize I had peeled off 2. There, okay, 8. Okay, so let's assemble. I'm going to fold the card base and burnish it with my bone folder. Hi, Dee. What is the first thing we need to do? Okay, looks like we put the basket down first. Okay, I'm gonna kind of put this here to guide it a little bit. I didn't take the backing off of my basket, but I feel if I just randomly stick this down someplace, it's gonna be floating in the middle of my basket or something. Okay. Got the backing off of this, and so it's going to go about there. There we go. Just like that. Okay, and then this guy here is going to go, it looks like it covers up. You see where this one is flat on there? It looks like this one, the dimensional goes right over that. Okay, and then let's take the backing off of our basket. Okay. Okay, let's see. Put it right like that. Looks good. Now let's do the little tag. We do need twine that's 10 inches. Okay, I'm going to use my Versamat to measure, but remember your instructions have the ruler on the side. I'll show you. Remember, it's got this ruler right here. So you can just use this to measure. So like I said, you don't need to bring a ruler or a Versamat with you if you're taking this on the road. It's right on here. Or, you know, you can just eyeball it, but okay, I did watch the video. There is a sample video, and actually if you go to the QR code here on the back. It says video help. They put this together really quickly. I did watch that before this live, and what she did is she ran this through like this, like you were doing. This is how I do my luggage tags, right? And then she did the bow on top of that, which I thought was kind of interesting. Okay. Bows are kind of my kryptonite, but they've been not too bad today. I've been kind of happy with it. Okay. I'll trim that once I put it down. Let's take the backing off of here. Okay, and it's going to go right like that. Again, make sure that your adhesive is onto your, in this case, the basket. Okay, and then they have it trimmed pretty close, so like this. Maybe that was too close, but I don't think so. There you go. Very cute. Okay, and all we have to do is place the flowers. Okay, so let's see. I think let's do this peach pie one behind. It can go behind a little bit, the basket. And then one of the lemon lolly flowers, the bigger ones. Now again, this has got one dot on it, so you're going to want to make sure that that is attached to where the basket is. Okay, one of the peach pie small ones. I'm going to put right there. This one has got the dimensional. I'm going to put right here. So the dimensional is actually sitting onto the card base, but it's overhanging onto the basket. And then the last lemon lolly flower, it's going to go right there. This is gorgeous. Who wouldn't love to get this card in the mail? I know it's got an Easter basket, but it says hello friend, so you know, it doesn't say Easter, so you can send it really to anybody. Okay, those are the 3 cards. These are so cute. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comment which one's your favorite. Remember, you get enough materials to make 3 of each of these, plus you'll have some things left over. Okay? And don't forget, these each come with, you know, this gorgeous envelope. In this particular set, they are all the same, but they're not always. But they're usually, there's something special about them. Like I said, this one's got the pattern paper on the flap. Okay, so those are our cards. And remember, they do coordinate. This set coordinates with these are the Easter basket dies. This is Easter basket dies. It's got in a basket. It looks like this. It's about that size. There's some die for the grass, and then there's these bunnies, carrot, and then here's the stamp set. So it's different than the stamp set, right? This one's got 2 eggs, but this is a different pattern. If you notice, this one's got like these rickrack things. Oh, and a little chickie and a little bunny. And these two bunnies. I love the bunny with the floppy ear and the carrot. So some more. This says Happy Easter, and this one says Happy Easter, but it's a different, you know, font. Easter's on its way. Hello, spring, and for you. So this stamp set coordinates with these. And the paper. This is the Easter Joy paper that coordinates. So you could take that leftover bunny. I think there's a leftover bunny and whatever, some of your leftover materials, and put it on. They have these six card base fronts, or the pattern paper. And this paper, as I said, is I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? It's special thick paper, so you can make 3D objects. Julie, you like the green base? I do like this one. This one I think is my favorite. This bunny is super cute. And I love the frame. I really do love the frame. But I love this one too. I mean, I love the basket, which is why I bought the dies, because I love those dies, the basket dies. And I am going to do, I think for one of my lives, I'm going to do a 3D like stand-up basket where we can, you know, put a little foil covered chocolate egg or something in there, or chocolate bunny, and then some cards. Yeah, these are gorgeous, and they always do look better in person than in. I mean, if you look at where the instructions go here. I mean, those look nice, right? But this really takes them a step further. Okay, next month's kit is it's called Fluttering Garden, and I dropped a link earlier. It is the hummingbird set, and it's like Pretty Peacock, Gorgeous Grape, Old Olive, Peach Pie. So it's really going to be a gorgeous set. You need to subscribe by the 10th of March. Like I said, they're $27 for the kits. That includes the shipping, guys. And you know how expensive things are to ship now. $27 includes shipping, plus you get $2 in Stampin' rewards. So, I mean, that makes them $3 a card. And these are definitely worth $3 a card, considering how much cards cost at Walgreens. So, so if you subscribe by the 10th, you can join in next month with me while we put these together. I'll do these sometimes towards the end of March. Around this time. What's the date today? It's like the 24th. So sometimes around there. Usually I've been trying to do them on Tuesdays. Maybe like the last Tuesday of the month. I wait until after the 20th because I'm pretty sure you get the kit by the 20th. So sometime after the 20th. Okay. I hope to see you on Sunday when I do my normal lives every Sunday at 7 p.m. And next Sunday, we are making our Easy Center step cards using the Hobby Haven suite. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, and I will talk with you later. Bye.